what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I am Mike. That is Nick.
What up?
Nick, we had a nice vacation. We took the week off.
Yep.
We didn't go anywhere together, but it was still a nice week off.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? So nice, nice to be
Yep.
back. And
Yep.
some like little surprising news, man. I haven't really paid attention. I just kind of, I upload the podcast like on
Yeah.
all platforms. The
Okay.
main platform is where everybody just listens. That's easy. It goes everywhere.
Yeah.
And collectively with everything, with all just the listens, we average, about 700 to like close to 1,000 a week, just by listens.
Bullshit.
This is with no, I'm dead ass. This is with everything though. This is with all platforms,
Okay.
Apple, you know, everywhere you could get podcasts.
Yeah.
That as long as you hashtag it right.
Yeah.
But then what surprised me was the amount of people actually watching us, not particularly on YouTube, but you could see like YouTube, average probably like 50 to 100,
Yeah.
depending on the week. But on BitChute,
Yeah.
BITCHUTE.com, if you go there, we
Yeah.
average about 250 views.
Interesting.
And yeah, that definitely surprised me that people actually sit down. Maybe they don't sit down and actually watch it. Maybe they just kind of, put it on.
Yeah.
But I think we definitely hit a new demographic to the people on BitChute that listen to us. And
Huh?
I see the numbers and I'm just like, yeah, thank you guys. Just want to say appreciate you listening
Yeah.
and liking. I mean, it started off like really wild. If you go back in time, I'm looking at the numbers now. We started off like 100 and like 192 views. With That's the one I put on with Tom Althouse back in the day. So that was like 2 years ago. That was like the
Tom,
first thing I
Tom
put up.
altcoin.
Tom Altcoin, yeah, cryptocurrency reference right there. But yeah, it's just and then for a year I didn't post anything on BitChute. I kind of just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Then a year ago, on August 19th, 2024, I posted again. And
Mhm.
I've been doing that since season 4, episode 9 of our podcast. And I've been doing it. And we hit like 200, 250,
Yeah.
300, 350. And then it's kind of like been like that on BitChute. So yeah, just whoever's listening, thank you. That's pretty much what I just
Yeah.
say. I think
But
that's pretty
yeah,
pretty awesome.
that's pretty cool. But also get a hobby, right? I always say, right? If you happen to be listening to us on BitChute, you should do some other things with your life, like get a hobby.
I'm sure they're doing something though. They probably have hobbies that they're doing while they're listening.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're talking.
So maybe they're playing chess.
Yeah.
Maybe by having us on, they become so enlightened that maybe they just so magically good at chess,
Yeah.
checkers, games like that. Games with a lot of like, thinking. Chess,
Okay.
I I'll be honest, have no idea how to play it. Checkers, I can barely play checkers. I know it's
Yeah.
black. I know it's red. I know you have to go over the one, and then
Yeah.
obviously you get a double chip,
Okay.
become
Right.
double,
Yeah.
and then you have to like jump like a leapfrog. You have to leapfrog all over the other guys like little things,
Yeah.
and I know that one. So I know I'm familiar with that. Connect four, I get it.
Hmm.
Still a little tough for me, but yeah, chess. Have you ever played chess?
Yeah, I'm good at I'm like, all right, so like I'll beat the layman at chess. I'll smoke some people at chess, right? I'll smoke you. If
Okay.
you say to me, "Oh, I'm good at chess," good chance I'm gonna fucking smoke you in chess, all right? But if I played somebody really good in chess, I'd have no fucking chance in
Now,
chess. But
what do
against normies, I'm smoking normies in chess.
you describe like how you describe like briefly how you like play it? Like, what's the basics of it?
There's pawns, there's a line of pawns who are like basically the soldiers, right?
Uh huh.
And then behind there is the king and the queen, and you have to then there's rooks and like there's people that can move up, there's people that can move sideways. I mean angles and shit like that, a diagonal. The horse can move in like an L shape. Queen can do whatever the fuck she wants. The queen's the most powerful piece. You do not want to get that taken away.
Okay.
And when you checkmate the king, meaning there's nothing this king can do to move out of the way, you win.
Really?
It's fucking strategic. It's fun as hell. And there was a point in my life when I was playing 1 minute chess on my phone,
1 minute
which
chess.
means, Yeah, so usually you could sit there all fucking day, right? You got, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a clock or whatever. You could take your sweet time, but 1 minute chess means I get a minute for the whole game. You get a minute for the whole game. So it's literally like, Mike, move, 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 and it got me so good at chess that I could
Really?
checkmate people in a minute.
No shit.
Yeah,
Wow. I could do other things in a minute, but
yeah,
damn, like that's pretty amazing. I would like to like maybe learn that,
yeah,
one day. Because I tried learning like other stuff, like languages,
hmm
and I tried learning Chinese, of
yeah,
course. I tried learning Spanish. I figured that'd be good for my job. Chinese would be just good for my lifestyle.
right, right,
But now I heard that Apple, the AirPods, you put little
yeah,
AirPods in your ear. I
hmm
heard they're coming out when you just put these little AirPods in the ear and
yeah,
collaborate with AI, artificial intelligence. That is, you could actually just sit down next to somebody that's speaking a different language and it interprets that
yeah.
and it just speaks English to you or whatever language
Amazing.
you want it to speak.
Yeah,
Like that's just yeah, this is where we're going. Like
that's
you
crazy.
don't have to be like a brainiac. You know what I mean? You don't have to be
Not
that
anymore.
smart. You don't have to learn 10 different languages. You just hook up
Yeah,
your iPhone. What's the difference? There's no
yeah,
difference to
right.
me. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
That's just like, I mean, that's just truly amazing. And then obviously you could just like, I mean, what you do now, like you just Google Translate and you just talk into it. I mean, I see like a lot of cop shows and then just like, because cops run into, people that don't speak language or they try not to speak language so they could try to get
yeah.
out of a ticket. And the cop pull out
Language. What
the
else? What do they speak if they're not speaking language?
they other stuff. You have no idea. They'll say anything, dude. I watch cop shows where these guys, the criminals, are wearing pants, and they're like, "Yo, it's not my pants. They found the drugs in them. These
Right,
guys,
right,
he's
right.
wearing the pants.
Yeah,
He's literally wearing the pants. Like, yo, that's not my pants." And it happens like, dude, it almost happens like every show, which is just wild. But yeah, pretty soon you're gonna be able to speak, languages just by throwing through your phone and not have to worry about Google Translate anymore. Just happen. Like this is where we're going right now. Pretty wild.
it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, it really is
That's
dope.
what it's all about. Using that shit to our advantage.
No doubt. Maybe we should
Yeah.
try that one day. Maybe we should just start speaking different languages on the show.
Chickatabatan.
I would love to hear us in Spanish.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Chinese would be pretty funny. You sound ridiculous doing Chinese accent. It's almost borderline racist.
No, it's not. That's what happens when I go into the Chinese restaurant and order a fucking General Tso's chicken. Hey,
Seems like yeah, it seems like they're
I'm
always
like,
yelling at you.
yeah, always yelling for sure.
Yeah. You ever see that prank video? A guy calls like at a Chinese restaurant on one phone, and then he uses another phone. He calls a Chinese restaurant too, and he puts them,
Yes, yes, yeah.
and they're both like, "Hello, hello, what you want?
Yeah,
Order.
yeah.
I want like what you want." It
Yeah.
just goes back and forth for like 20 minutes before one of them just gets pissed and hang up. But it's just fucking great.
That's funny. Shit. Yo, shout out to our boy Rob. Yesterday was his birthday. Would have been
Happy
42
birthday.
years old. We got to give him a special shout out.
Yep, yep. Did you
Did
drink
a couple
anything?
guys did some shots yesterday for him. I didn't drink anything. I'm living I'm not that I'm living the sober life right now, but I think he understands.
Mm-hmm.
I think he understands.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm drinking shots, sometimes I'm not.
I think he gets it. Yep.
Did you drink last night for him?
Nah, nah. Dude, I haven't drank since Sunday. And
Oh,
before that, I mean, football. Football was on, so I drank Sunday. But before that, I haven't drank
yeah.
in a while. So
Right.
yeah, so I gotta, lifestyle change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I had a wake up call that I needed to cut back on a lot of stuff I was doing that was unhealthy,
Yeah.
physically, mentally. But
hmm
yeah, I had to do that just to get back in the right physical sense and mental capacity
Mentally,
and shit like
can
that.
you
Mental
can
and
you
physical.
can you enlighten us on what mentally you were doing wrong?
Mentally, what I was doing wrong, just not being uh like my focus like is always to wake up, be positive, always be positive, no matter what like hits you,
hmm
because life just throws curveballs at you left and right. You're gonna swing, you're gonna miss. Sometimes you're gonna swing, hit it at the park.
I mean, you're gonna miss for sure because I mean, I've seen you play
I,
softball, so
I
you're
usually pop out. I
definitely
usually
gonna
pop
miss.
out. but I'll hit it. You know what I mean? So anything can happen. But yeah, it's just like, and it's just like it's a reminder that it's I have to be positive about everything. Otherwise, what's the point? Sometimes you just kind of forget. So you get like a bad thing at work, a bad diagnosis at a doctor, a bad toothache. All this fucking kind of shit just fucking kind of brings it down, but you can't think of it that way. You got to be like, you got to think positive, change what you're doing, and then, bounce back.
Did
So
you
it's
get
all
a
about
bad
like
diagnosis as a
positivity.
doctor?
No, no, I just, nothing like that. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? When your body starts hurting certain areas and shit like that, you gotta, I don't know, you just gotta like, you can't just take pills and shit to like fix the problem.
Yeah.
It's basically what I'm saying.
I hear
There's
you.
some people like that are in pain like 24/7 that throw down a bottle of aspirin like every morning, like it's just candy just to get through. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Then you're just killing your gut. So it's
Yeah.
like it's shit like that. You know what I mean? I'll just I'll leave it at that. With stomach issues and GI shit and
Yeah.
all this stomach crap. And everybody's got a bad gut, man. We're all filled with fucking toxins. We can't just keep shitting it out. We got to do something else to clean it. You know what I mean? Because once you
Yeah.
clean your gut, get your gut better, then everything else is magically healthier.
Magically
God bless.
delicious. Thank you. Speaking of magically delicious,
Mm-hmm.
I was at Adams Fairacre Farms store today. Dude, they have Lucky Charms, just the marshmallows in like a container.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they hand pick them out and
I
just
don't
put them
know.
in a
It's just,
container?
they're not like the Lucky Charms, but they're Lucky Charms. They're fucking marshmallows. They're Lucky Charms marshmallows. They're not like the shapes and stuff like that, but they are the marshmallows. Like all the different colors and shit. Could you
Really?
imagine like I don't eat that shit anymore, but like if I did, Lucky Charms is my favorite fucking cereal. If they
Lucky
had
Charms
extra
is?
charms that I could have poured into the luckiness, like I would have just been like, "Let's go."
Dude, I know. I get it. If you could definitely anything else you could add on to the luckiness, it
Yeah,
would be it would be more marshmallows.
right.
You know what I mean? What else are you really thrown in there? Can't go crazy.
No.
Have you ever combined two cereals?
I had to have. I don't
You
know
don't
what.
remember if you did? So mine was Cookie
Oh no,
Crisp.
yes, I'm sorry. Cornflakes. I used to do cornflakes with Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
almost like kind of like a healthier version.
Or Frosted Flakes and Honey Nut Cheerios and throw a banana in there.
It's still kind of healthy.
Yeah.
I went
This was recent. Yeah.
recent. Oh shit, I'm talking about like when you're kids.
Hmm.
When I was a
Oh yeah,
kid,
probably.
I
Yeah.
was throwing down Cookie Crisp and Cinnamon Toast Crunch together. Cinnamon
Yeah.
Toast Crunch was my favorite cereal.
Yeah.
They still make
That's
that?
good. Probably. I went through so many cereals when I was younger. Like,
To try it, right?
no, just I don't know. It all depended upon what my mom got. It would just be like, okay, now we're on the Lucky Charms kick. Now we're on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch kick. Now we're on the
You had no
Raisin Bran
say?
kick. Then we're on the fucking, you know?
You had no say?
Maybe I did, but maybe I did. I don't really remember.
Did she
But
ever get did she ever buy like the little boxes with like a
oh yeah.
variety pack?
Oh yeah.
And then you
Oh
try
yeah.
all of them?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the best. I'm just thinking
Fruity
of that
Pebbles.
right now. That was the best thing they ever came out with, those variety
Oh
packs.
yeah. Dude, Fruity Pebbles. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Lucky Charms is my number one of all time. I think Fruity Pebbles might be right fucking behind that. And I really love Honey Nut Cheerios with a
Is it
banana in it. It's like
is
one of
it
my favorite things.
is it crazy that I want cereal right now? Right this second, I want to go down. I want to go shopping.
Oh
I
my
want to go
God.
to ShopRite, go down. Like, where's your cereal? I want to go in there like a maniac. Like, where's the cereal, man? I need it. I need my fix.
You know what's one of the wackest ones? Fruit
What?
Loops,
Yeah, gross.
right? Like I'll eat Fruit Loops because if it's in the little box, I'll be like, yeah, I'll have the Fruit Loops. I actually, yeah, I'll eat the Fruit Loops, but like
I
those are
never liked them.
definitely overrated. They taste like fake, like sugar. You know, it's just like
Of
it's
course.
like diet cereal.
Yeah, you don't want any of that crap, man. The Fruit Loops, they stick to your hands and shit, get all fucking disgusting.
I think I'm lying actually. I think Fruit Loops aren't that bad. I feel like a real jackass for saying that. Smacks,
I'm not gonna edit that out.
smacks.
Smacks with the frog on it, the little
Yeah,
froggy guy. Remember
Pops.
that guy? Pops? I don't remember Pops.
They were like basically smacks, just
A
rounder.
knockoff bread. Yeah,
Yeah.
just rounder. What about Pop Tarts? You ever had a Pop Tart?
Dude, have I ever had a Pop Tart? I've eaten
Yeah.
countless. When we used to have at my house upstate, I'd be eating fucking s'mores Pop Tarts like they were going out of style
Without heating them up or heat them up?
without heating them up. I just eat
Oh,
them.
you're an animal. That's disgusting. Pop Tarts was, I don't know. I just never got into it, man. I found
Yeah.
it nasty.
Mm.
You know what I do have? Like I eat to this day. I have like this organic almond cereal, right? And then I mix it with almond milk.
Mm.
It's vanilla almond milk, dude.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's my breakfast when I'm like in a rush in the morning.
Nice.
And yeah, that's my go-to. I don't want to like go and get a box of Lucky Charms. I feel like a kid. Like, what am I supposed to get? Tricks?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tricks.
Should I go get
Tricks
that?
are whack. Tricks are whack.
Tricks are definitely whack. Different
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Even when I was a kid, I knew I didn't want that shit.
Dude, we probably talked about this before, but like we should have never been eating cereal when we were kids, man. It's so bad for you.
It is
It's
horrible.
nothing. It's just basically our parents should have just been like this. Just go into the fucking baking drawer and grab the canister of sugar and just take a couple spoonfuls and just put some
Yeah.
milk in.
Yeah. Just go down with white face. Like, you just fucking pour it over your fucking body.
What was in there? Nothing. Maybe some fiber. There
I
was no
don't know.
protein. We didn't have protein in our breakfast, and that's like now it's like you need protein or you're gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. It was straight sugar.
Oh
That's
my
all it
God.
was. It was just pounds and pounds of fucking
Yeah.
refined sugar. And we were just tossing it down. And of course, we'd eat that. We get a little hyper, and then we
Mhm.
just crash. That's probably
Yeah.
what they wanted. They were like, yo, keep him up for an hour. He gets all
Yep.
crazy and he's going to fucking sleep again.
You
Man,
ever have a matzah?
like a matzo ball?
No, but it's a matzah. It's like this piece of it's like I guess you would call it unleavened. It's like a basically a huge cracker. It's a Jewish thing.
Yeah.
Huge cracker, like 10 inches
Yeah.
by 10
Dude,
inches,
I've
right?
seen it. It comes in like a square kind of like
Yeah.
package.
Yep.
Dude, I don't
Dude,
like, no offense to like the Jews or anything, but all their food is just plain and disgusting.
yo, try this. My mom used to get matzahs for us sometimes and put, like the really good spreadable butter, like, like,
Yeah, yeah.
dude, matzah with spreadable butter was so good. It would be
Really?
like a treat.
Oh,
Oh my God.
dude,
It
I
was like
never
eating
liked it.
it's like eating bread
That,
and butter. It's like eating bread and butter for breakfast. You're like, sure, I'll have bread and butter for breakfast. Mom,
yeah.
thank you.
What am I? What am I in prison, mom? No, no way. I was gonna like. I had like matzo ball soup
Yeah.
because a friend of mine was Jewish, so I remember having that at his house,
Yeah.
and it was like, this is disgusting. I don't like any of this.
Yeah.
I need like Italian food in me. Like,
Right.
there's nothing else. But I was always like a very like picky eater,
Yeah.
even when I was like young. Like, I was always like, I had my thing where I'm gonna eat that for like a while,
Yeah.
like chicken parm, of course. I went on streaks of like steak, chicken parm. You know what I had like back in the day? I was such a little fat kid. I used to get bread and mustard. French's mustard, pour the French mustard on the bread and then have mustard on bread. My mom would be like, yo, what do you want for a snack? I'm like, mustard on bread. She pull out the fucking Wonder Loaf and I just be spreading that fucking mustard on. Like, what am I doing? I like the taste of mustard so much that I had to put it on something, and it was just, oh, it was disgusting. That I remember going through like peanut butter and fluff, the marshmallow
Yeah.
fluff.
Yeah.
Throw that on a sandwich. I do all sticky. Like, why am
Mhm.
I eating this for lunch? This is not healthy or good for me. Why did they stop me? you know,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I should have been eating fruits and vegetables. God damn it.
My nephew, when he was younger, he used to eat ketchup on a like a roll. He used to love it. And I was
Oh.
like, oh man, I was like, that's a poor man's sandwich, right? And I think I probably said this before on here. He started asking it for it as the poor man sandwich. He would ask my brother. He'd be like, "Dad, can I have the poor man sandwich?" And he had no idea what he was. That's what he thought it was called
Yeah, it's
because
fucking
he was
great.
like 4 years old.
Yeah, yeah. Ketchup on like ketchup on hot dog, disgusting.
Oh,
That just makes me sick. It has to be
yo,
hot dog, mustard, and sauerkraut. That's it.
Nasty. If you're out on a date with a girl and you want to know what kind of person is she is, or if it's gonna last, you ask her if she puts ketchup on a hot dog. She
Right
says
off
yes,
the
you
bat.
dump. You dump her and you dump her
Dump her
quick.
hard. Right there on the spot.
Yeah.
Let the streets have her. Dude, that's the first that's the first question. Imagine that you're on a first date, blind date. You
Yeah.
sit down, like, what do you put on your hot dog? First question without even introducing yourself. Ketchup?
Yo,
Fucking out of here.
yo, out.
Have a nice
Check.
life, chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Check.
Yeah.
Sorry, you only ordered 5 hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's yes,
Shit.
yeah, that's crazy. You take it to Walters just to trick her, like, let's see
Yeah.
what she wants. And then you just leave her there.
No way, Jose, man. No way, Jose. You know what's crazy? You know when you go to like Connecticut and they McDonald's puts like mustard on your burger?
Yeah, why is that?
No idea. But
It's like in
back in the day, like
Pennsylvania.
if they did that, I wasn't eating the fucking burger. I'd like throw it the fuck out. But now I'll just like it doesn't bother me. It doesn't. It's like I'll power through it. You know what I mean? A little
Yeah.
mustard on there. But if you put ketchup on my hot dog, it's game over. I ain't going anywhere near that. Dude, do you remember the movie back in the day with Tom Hanks? I know we've spoken about this. Tom Hanks and he goes to
Big,
what?
big.
No, it's this movie. He's
One with the mermaid.
no, when he's in, they're before the judge. It's an old movie, and the judge like grinds people up and shit like that. He sends them if you're in front of the judge and he doesn't like what you say, they get pulled over. He like pushes the button and it sends them down into this fucking pit, and then eventually their bones are gonna go up like into this roller coaster. Fucking, I gotta look it up. You definitely know it. But
I've
there's a
seen
scene
it.
in it where the guy's eating these fucking sausages that are just disgusting. These white sloppy sausages, and that's what ketchup on a hot dog fucking reminds me of.
That's nasty.
I gotta look it up.
A Tom Hanks movie. I seen like Splash. Splash is the mermaid, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Splash is the mermaid one. I like that. I like that movie a lot actually when I was a kid. I always just watch that on. Um you know what was a good movie recently I seen?
All right.
The Conjuring.
Okay.
And I seen the most recent one.
Hmm.
Like it's like the trilogy, whatever, dude. That's some scary shit. I literally, bro, I had one of these THC drinks, right?
Yeah.
And most of them it's like this 5 milligrams.
Okay.
This tea, I didn't realize it had 40. It was 40 milligrams. I was like,
Oh my God.
did not realize. I drank it like, dude, I was like drinking it like I was drinking a Gatorade after a 2 hour workout.
Yeah.
And I pour that down. I'm watching The
Yeah.
Conjuring, right? I keep fucking
Yeah.
that up. So I'm watching the fucking scary movie, and you know, I have my my thing on, my headphones on too. So I want to hear it like really loud.
Yeah.
And dude, it scared the shit out of me. Like I was fucking scared. Maybe
Uh-huh.
because I just fucking blasted that I was like, I can't watch this. I have to finish watching this like another day. And
Yeah.
I had to fucking put it down and I had to put on like Dave Chappelle or something just to get my head straight. I was
Uh-huh.
like, yo, this movie is like some scary movies like really get you, bro. Because
Oh
it's
yeah.
based on like a true story.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, you know,
Yeah.
watch out for it. And that's like so close. I think I said it before, right? Matt Rife, that comedian, young comedian, bought the house up in Connecticut with all that shit in it.
Oh yeah.
And then he's not allowed to touch this shit or whatever. He's just like the gatekeeper or whatever for it. He owns the
Hmm.
house. He could do that, but he don't owns any of that crazy stuff like the
Right.
Annabelle doll and shit like that. Dude, that's crazy how that's yeah.
Oh, I found it out by the way. It's not Tom Hanks. It's Dan Aykroyd, and the movie's Nothing But Trouble. Chevy Chase is in it. I can't hear you anymore, Mike. You went mute on me. I can't hear you. Can't hear you, buddy.
Wow.
There you go. Now I can hear you.
Your default microphone has changed to Yeti X and will now be used. Wow. I don't know what the hell
Yeah.
happened.
I don't know.
Yeti X. Was I coming in loud before or no?
No.
Was I coming in just like a normal type thing?
Um. Yeah, he was coming in normal.
Or am I clearer now than I was before? Did you notice or not?
Um. You're clear as day right now, still, man.
All right. All right. So yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that movie with Dan Aykroyd and shit, No But Trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know the sausage scene?
Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm thinking because it threw me off when you tell me Tom Hanks. I'm like, Tom Hanks,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm thinking about the other guys like Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan. He had poison ivy up his ass. And he's like, he never had poison ivy up there. Oh, he sure did. That's the other guy's reference for a movie with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
Right.
So that was good. Yeah. So I was watching that movie and then I had to get my head straight, watch Chappelle. And then I watched another movie called The Friend. It's with Bill Murray and the other girl. I forgot what her name is. Hot blonde, a little bit older now. And about a dog. And the Bill Murray, spoiler alert, he dies, but in the very beginning of the movie, I think it's in the credits anyway, so you know about it.
Mhm.
And he leaves a dog with this woman and in his like will for whatever to take care of him. She fucking takes care of the dog, falls in love with the dog, and it's like a whole like kind of sappy story. But I'm watching that the other night, and my dog Buddy is sitting in the chair, and this movie's 2 hours long.
Yeah.
This fucking little guy was glued to the television. He got up because he's seen like the dog in the movie and the dog
Yeah.
barks, he's eating. He's like stands up when he sees the dog, goes right back down in the chair. And I'm looking at him like he's not sleeping. He was staring at the whole fucking movie the whole fucking time, man. two
Oh
hours.
shit.
Two
Yeah.
hours watching that fucking movie. I'm like, I didn't realize dogs could like see television.
Right.
I guess they can. Very odd.
Yeah, I mean they could see televisions, yes, because it's in your
I
face.
I mean, yeah, like especially mine's like 89 inches or whatever. So but yeah, like it was wild. Like when I had my old dog Barkley, like he didn't must have not cared what was on TV. He didn't give a fuck.
Barkley didn't care about anything other than eating other people's food and licking their
Their
face and
face.
headbutting them.
Yeah, yeah, very true. That was all. It was definitely a one way N word. Can't
Shit.
say it anymore. Sorry. Can't even joke around about it. But yeah, yeah, man.
So what are you doing? What are you doing nowadays for your mental health, Mike?
My mental health, a lot of frequency shit at night.
Oh, cool.
Getting that back into it, like that's like calm me down. And then, my when I'm driving in my car, I just start laughing about nothing. If you just
Uncontrollably?
uncontrollable, just laughter, right? And you just laugh and laugh. If you force yourself to laugh, right?
Yeah.
Sure, the people when you're stopped at a light are gonna look at you like you're insane,
Yeah.
but if you can keep doing it, right, you just start laughing, and then before you know it, you're actually really laughing. Because if you're laughing on purpose
Yeah.
and it just turns into something, laughter, they really say, I think they say this line, laughter is the best medicine,
Yeah.
right? Dude, that's like, so true. So fucking true. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how people could live life like one of these sad liberals that can't take a joke or can't do it. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
how you could act like that. How are you gonna be like that? You gotta. How do you get through life without like laughing? Like you must
Just
be
gotta
like
laugh.
really like sad.
Gotta laugh it up, man.
You gotta
Gotta
have
laugh it
somebody
up.
like me around. Like I can't imagine like people like you don't have me around. That's why you're miserable. Like you need to call me and talk to me. I can brighten up your day.
Right.
I could just start laughing like an insane fucking maniac. I
Like
could
a
just show
hyena.
up one day, start laughing at your front door. What are you
Like
gonna
a
do?
hyena. A hyena.
Do that. Yeah, I'm telling you, do that tomorrow on your way to work. Just fucking drive around, just start laughing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everybody try that. That's your exercise for your next time you got to go to work.
Hell yeah. That's your mix it up podcast exercise.
Yeah.
I've been doing a buttload of meditation lately and I'm fucking love it, dude. Mike, I wake up 45 minutes before I have to in the morning. I wake up at 5:30 and I put shit on and meditate and stuff, man. It's like I look forward to it. And then like I'll listen to stuff during work. I'll listen to motivational. I should do it all fucking day, man. It's just great. And then like at night, if I'm up to it, I'll listen to some other stuff, man. It's just fucking it's not stopping. It's the best. The
Stop.
fucking best.
Do
You're
you
putting shit into your mind,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Like
No.
the opposite of everything that you been doing your whole life and everything that you've been taught and shit. You just counteracted it with fucking the total opposite is the best thing in the world.
Can I ask, can I ask you a question? When you play this stuff at work, do
Yeah.
everybody else hears it?
No, it's in my headphones.
Oh, it's in your headphones, dude. That'd be great, right? If you didn't have headphones, you said a regular radio, right?
Yeah.
And you record yourself, right?
Uh,
You're like, yo, you are the best. You're gonna rock it today, Nick. You're the greatest
oh shit.
deviant known to man.
Dude,
You're the
I'm telling
greatest.
you,
Give a fucking two thumbs up.
it's
Hit
it's
top
the best
parade.
stuff. I listen to Andrew Tate. You know that guy? We
Yeah,
talked about him before.
you keep
Yes.
sending that shit to me. Yep.
And Napoleon Hill, the guy who wrote Think and Grow Rich. I don't know what exactly. I guess I don't know what's going on with that because in these it says like Napoleon Hill interviews, but the guy's talking about the guy's dead and he hasn't been around for the internet era or emails. Like he's an old guy, but he's talking about scrolling and stuff. So I don't really understand what's going on, like who's talking this and or what. But anyway, I got to look into that a little bit. It says it's Napoleon Hill, but whatever it is, it's very motivating. It just it gets you going. It's like 14 things you have to fucking do. And he's big on the gratitude thing too. And I'm just I've been doing that a lot in the morning. And it just feels great. It's just be grateful for. I mean, people are like, be grateful for the air in your lungs,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh yeah, 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 sure, yeah. But if you really sit down and say, man, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for your arms, your legs. You know what I mean? Like that's stuff that's big to be grateful for.
Yeah.
You
Of
know?
course. You know what? The only time I really like be grateful about stuff if I'm watching somebody like, say, I watch somebody in like a war that comes back with like no legs, and I'm
Yeah,
like, how do you live like? And they're so like motivated, and they're so like, they nothing's wrong with them. Like in
yeah,
their head, they like everything. I'm like, dude, that's like, but it makes me sad. Like I can't imagine like that kind of shit happening to somebody, and
right.
they have to live like that. It makes me kind of sad in a way that everybody, like not everybody, but in the world, like when people have to go through shit, when
Yeah,
somebody gets like a disease, when somebody gets cancer, when somebody like, like is having suicidal thoughts and you can't do nothing for them. And it's just really sad that people have to go through all this shit.
yeah,
Imagine a life where we didn't have to deal with any of that garbage,
right.
that you can make that all just fucking like, and nothing like that existed.
Yeah.
That's the fucking dream, man.
Mhm.
I don't know if artificial intelligence can get us there, but that would be fantastic. But listen, I wouldn't want to live forever. Well, maybe I would. Maybe if artificial intelligence can, I don't know, make me like not age
Yeah,
past 29, which I
yeah,
am currently now. Like I would probably stay like this forever. Like why not?
right.
Just never, you know, just
Yeah,
live on this planet. But then I don't know. I'd probably get bored after a while. Like I kind of want to see what it is to die, what it is to go on the other side. So who knows,
yeah,
man? Who knows where we're going? You know,
yeah. I
is our
wouldn't stay alive
conscious?
forever. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't want. No,
Nope.
I don't know. Maybe if I could take like 100-year naps and then wake up in 100 years just to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
See what changed. I
yeah.
come out of my pod. I'm like, oh, what the fuck. I'm like, yo, no sun out. Where's the sun?
Right.
No sun's out, no guns out. Like, what's going on? Like, I would
Nobody's
love.
left. No one's
Oh,
left.
yeah, no. Like, where'd everybody go? Like, what
I
happened?
think I'll go back to sleep now.
Did a sinkhole fucking swallow everybody up?
Shit.
You heard about that? The sinkhole in on the Sawmill Parkway.
I heard a little bit about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, in like the Hastings area, a sinkhole just fucking opened up in the middle of the parkway.
Crazy.
And it happened Sunday night, and thank God my Grubhub driver just got it past there. So luckily my chicken parm didn't get swallowed up in a sinkhole, and I was
Oh
able to
shit.
eat the food that night. But yeah, pretty wild. Like, but I noticed like where they had the sinkhole on the opposite side, right near them, on the opposite side of the parkway, they were working there
Oh
like this past 2 weeks.
yeah.
And they say, oh, it was just a rain. I'm like, well, you were working there like within days ago. Did you break something? Did something happen and you're just not
Right.
telling anybody?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So that makes me like a little bit worried. Plus, they want to turn all of our areas into like smart cities. So if you notice
What?
all the construction going on in Yonkers, they're digging underground, everything got cones up and all that, and they're doing it in like the corridor of like Hastings, Dobbs, New Rochelle. Like you get all that area and like a little bit north of New York City, and they
Mm.
want to turn it into smart cities. That's just the
Oh,
way it is,
yeah.
and they can't. We can't stop them.
Yeah. Better than dumb cities.
Very true.
Mm.
We already
Mm.
live in a dumb city, and we're
Yo,
doing a
so let
dumb
me let me
podcast.
let me ask you something,
We
man.
love
What's
it.
life all about, Mike?
Life. What is it all about?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I didn't ask for this. I just kind of just became.
I think you did ask for it though.
Did I ask for it in a previous life? Because they say they do. They say, you know what they say? That you, before you're born, you
Yeah.
pick your parents.
Hmm.
They say that a lot, and a lot of like scriptures and shit like that. And should
Hmm.
have read. Maybe I just went down a rabbit hole on Instagram and somebody said it, and I'm just believe it. But I don't know. Like really, like you pick your parent. Like it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Maybe we did. But then again, did they pick their parents? Did they pick their kids? Like, how do you? I don't know.
Listen,
I think people just make shit up and just I don't know.
I think that there's so many possibilities that can go on with everything. And you know how the manifestation works and stuff, and you say you want a car, you want a Lamborghini or some shit like that.
Mhm.
You don't know how you're gonna get it. It comes to you for some crazy fucking way that you didn't expect, right?
Yeah,
That's because you all of this stuff is interconnected to the point where say you wanted to give somebody a Lamborghini and I wanted to get a Lamborghini.
yeah,
And we just happened to meet one day and you were like, "Oh shit, dude, I want to give somebody a Lamborghini." You connect with the people that fucking want something else or can give you something.
yeah.
If you really, really believe
Well,
in the manifestation and stuff like that, the thing will come to you when you didn't even know how it would have came to you, you know, in any regards, you know, it's like, I don't know, when I got my job recently, I felt it coming, man,
you
you know?
manifested it.
Yeah, I just felt it. It was like, I was like this, okay, now's the time, right? And the time is
Time
now.
is now.
But like, I was at the breaking point basically of like, okay, I'm done working these weekends all the time. I need this fucking job right now. I need this shit now. And it wasn't desperation. It was like, I'm ready. I'm ready for a job now. And it fucking came to me so easily, bro. It was like
And
I I was applying to certain places, but it was I was applying in the wrong way because my resume was scattered all over the place. It was like accountant, you know, property manager, shipping manager, this, that, and the other. It was all this shit. And I was like this, all right, if I really want a job, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna focus my resume. So I cut out the bullshit that I didn't fucking need. I applied. I got a fucking I got interviewed and I just knew right then and there, dude. I knew right away that that was the job I was gonna fucking work with. I
yeah.
knew when I got the interview I was gonna get fucking hired. I just knew it.
Mhm.
I felt it. It was there. It was the energy and stuff like that. And I love, dude, I love the fucking place that I work at, man.
Awesome.
I've never fucking like said that, I don't think. You know, maybe I did back in the day, but I really, really enjoy this job. And I mean, it's got me waking up earlier than I've ever woken up in my life. I'm like living a different life than I ever did, man. I didn't know that I could wake up. This morning I woke up at 3:30, okay?
Oh shit.
And
Should have
I
texted
went
me.
to sleep early. I
Oh,
went to
bro.
sleep at like 9 o'clock, right?
Right.
But I'm laying there and I'm like, all right, let me try to go back to sleep a little bit. It was 4:15 and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me start doing this meditation now. Fuck it. And I got excited. Dude, I'm wide fucking awake and I'm like, let's do it. Let's do it. And it's a chakra cleansing meditation that I've been doing lately. And it's fucking awesome, man. And I'm realizing that it basically it's there to get your chakras fucking cleansed and realigned and stuff. And
Okay.
I have I have trouble. They want you to visualize like you have the seven chakras. You have your root chakra, your sacral chakra, like right below your belly button, the solar plexus chakra in your stomach area and chest, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. So they all have different colors, and you're supposed to they go down the line, well, up the line from your root chakra, and I have trouble envisioning my root chakra fucking opening up and seeing the vibrant color orange red. but I could see the sacral chakra orange fucking ripping, the yellow one ripping. No fucking problem really. The
Uh-huh.
heart one sometimes I can do. The throat one I have trouble. The third eye and the crown I don't really have any trouble. And my root chakra, it controls a lot of the stuff. Like it's like if you have back pain and shit like that. And I have all that stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So something's blocked there. My throat chakra, like I have issues where like sometimes I like I've always had trouble communicating certain things, right? I feel like I'm holding back sometimes, especially with like women in the past and stuff like that. Like I've always felt like I wasn't communicating properly. Like I always wanted to go talk to these girls at the bar, but I wouldn't. It was like my I wasn't letting it out of me. I got to open those two fucking up, because obviously there's blocks going on, and once you're fucking aligned, then you're ripping. You know what I mean? Like, and you'll hear like they'll tell you the guy will be like, okay, if your sacral chakra is aligned, then you'll be feeling like this, and if it's not, you'll be feeling like this. And I don't feel the way like mine is open, and I don't feel the way that they're saying if it's closed, but I do feel the way if the root chakra is closed, I feel that way. If the throat chakra is closed, I feel that way. You know? It's crazy, man. And like the first time I did it, Mike, I fucking cried, man. I got to be honest with you. It was like when I did Reiki back in the day. Like my
Mhm.
Reiki instructor, she would put her hand over my throat,
Yeah.
and I fucking lost it, Mike, oh, on my throat, and like just fucking couldn't stop crying. And like that happened multiple times when she would go over my throat. But there's something, dude. The chakras
Who
control
are you and what do
everything,
you do with Nick?
dude. The chakras control everything, man. It's your life
I'm
force. It's
just
the energy.
I'm just saying, I just find it like really funny that you're just lying there getting a lady that's not even touching you. And
Now
you
she touches you sometimes. Like it's my
yeah,
sister's. It's my sister-in-law's sister, and look at my right hand,
yeah, it's the sun's going through it. That's a weird
dude. The sun's not
that's a
even there.
that's a
Oh my
weird
God.
dude. It looks
Oh,
like
it's the light behind me.
oh, okay. It looks like the sun's in like the top of the ocean. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, but she's a Reiki instructor, and she's like, I've had Reiki from somebody else before. My sister-in-law's sister, she's got the fucking magic touch, man. Like
She got the
when I
gift.
walk out of that place, Mike, I feel like a different human being, bro. I fucking
Oh, of course. You went in there and cried.
Well, it's not even that, dude. I don't cry every fucking time. I'm walking differently. Like
Once
my feet
enough.
are fucking grounded to the floor. Like I just feel brand new person, man. Like it's just, and she'll tell me, she's like, I feel a lot of like, I felt like a lot of energy in your fucking hips. Like I moved that around. She's always grounding me. Like she's like, it always feels like you're floating away. And I have to put all my weight onto your legs and your ankles to hold you down because you're not grounded. And the root chakra is what grounds you to this
Is it
planet, dude. And my root chakra is not fucking. I gotta open it.
is this a video that you watched that you doing the chakras?
No, it's just a guided meditation
Like, but where'd you see it though?
on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, so when yeah, send that to me when you get a chance.
Yeah.
I would like to give that a shot. So I always hear about the chakras and
hmm
everybody talking about them and what it is, and yeah, I'd definitely be interested in trying that.
So the reason why I started YouTube and this stuff is because my sister-in-law bought me this book called the Seven Healing Chakras,
Hmm.
and it's a this lady Brenda Davies. She was like a psychologist and a spiritual healer and something else. Like she had three different degrees. So it was like
Trifecta.
she had like modern medicine and spiritual medicine and something else, right? So she used all three of these to heal people. But you got to be willing to heal on your own, right? It's an inside job. So, she can do whatever she wants, but if you don't believe it's not going to fucking work, then it's not going to fucking work.
Yeah, right.
But the book goes about talking about the chakras and how you got to align them and stuff, but then there's meditations in them. But in a book, I'm like, what am I supposed to memorize this meditation? I can't fucking read this and then
Yeah,
be
and
like,
then
now I
yeah,
gotta go
then
do this.
do it. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll read the book, but then I'll just find meditations online or whatever. And so I did it, and it's fucking dude, the shit I've been listening to, bro. Mike, I'm listening to hypnosis shit about like confidence, and I'm not even joking around. Like it fucking works. I feel like a different person, bro. Walking into work, just like my shoulders back, like sitting down in meetings, taking fucking breaths before I fucking talk, just fucking being the man. You know what I mean? But not
Yeah.
in a dickhead way. Being a man, the man, in like I'm confident about what I'm fucking talking about. I'm looking you in your fucking eyes and shit like that. You know? This dude Paul McKenna, bro. He just fucking hypnotizes you, I guess, fucking with whatever. I mean, you could believe in hypnosis or not, but hypnosis got my mom to stop smoking cigarettes back in the day. She got hypnotized. She never fucking touched a cigarette ever again. Hypnosis fucking works, dude. It's subconscious fucking reprogramming.
I'd be worried about going to hypnosis and them just putting something in my brain that I can't get out. And we all
Like,
seen Office Space, right? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just like, the guy's dying right in front of me. He's just like looking around like none, like no cares in the world.
right.
That would be fantastic if somebody could do that. And I just don't give a fuck about anything. Just walk
Yeah.
around like that all day. That's a great idea. Great idea for a movie. I'm glad Office Space they did that. Um, I'd be a little bit worried, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Would you go to like a real life hypnotist? And I'm not talking about the YouTube videos, like a real life one.
Um, I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Is there
Oh,
is
well,
it
well,
though?
like a guy that like this now.
Like,
When I snap my fingers, you're gonna be
yeah,
out.
yeah. You just like, and then you start talking like an alien when you wake up, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
like that's because I've seen like videos where people got hypnotized and they do dumb, yeah, and doing dumb shit.
Yeah,
What is stopping? Like seriously, like not to sound like a Debbie Downer, but like an axe murderer or all these shooters, what's stopping one of those motherfuckers from getting hypnotized and doing something like that?
I don't
It's
know.
on like a deeper level.
All right.
You know what I mean? That kind of shit, like it kind of scares me. I would want to think like nobody could be able to hypnotize you to do something fucking crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
But you never know, man. These days with that shit. So I definitely be like a little bit hesitant to do with that. But like if I went to a hypnotist, like I would wonder like why am I there for? What do I want to stop about myself? You know what I mean? I don't know what I would want to stop about myself or have help. I'm like I'm not gonna stop eating chicken parm. You know what I mean? No matter how many times you snap your fingers in my face, I'm still gonna take a bite out of that sandwich. So, I don't know if it's gonna be like that. What would
No,
you
I mean
like? You know what I
it
mean?
could be like I wanna follow through with my projects and plans or something like that. Like if I say something, I set my mind to it, it's consider it fucking done. You know? That kind of shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thing for motivational purposes.
But you know what? I guess I don't have to fucking get hypnotized. If I say it, consider it fucking done from here on
Yeah.
out, Mike.
Yeah, right. Listen, I'm putting it out there. I want somebody out there, maybe you're listening on BitChute to give me like, a couple mil. Just give me a couple mil. Find me,
Right.
at me, hit me up on the social media, hit us up on whatever. Send me a
Kona,
message,
sponsor us,
man.
Kona.
Yeah, yeah. Kona, come sponsor us. I'm still waiting for Nick to come out with the ending for our Kona commercial. My motivation is thinking I'm gonna wake up one day to a text and Nick has
Yeah.
the greatest ending to the Kona little 10-second, well 30-second actually commercial that we're trying to make happen. It's funny because Nick calls me, he's talking about all this motivation, all this stuff. He's dead everything right now. He called me a couple weeks ago. He's like, Mike, we're doing the commercial. We're not doing anything about it. We're gonna do it right now. Excuse me, my voice hurts when I do the Nick impression.
What I
And
do to Nick? What am I fucking Bane?
yeah, you do sound like that. Every time you get excited about it, we're gonna do it. It's like you cover your face, like you're so like happy, like we're gonna do this and we're gonna have this. It's gonna be great, Mike. Mike, we're doing it, Mike. Mike, we're doing it. And you were like, yeah, we're doing the Coda commercial. I'm like, okay. I'm like, cool. Like, I'll write something tonight. You know what I mean? And then it took me a day, but I wrote it like the next day. I sent it to you. I'm like, and you liked it, you said. So I'm like, all right, just think of a good ending. So I'm having like writer's block. I can't think of like a good
Yeah.
ending. So still waiting.
I'll
So
look at it
yeah,
tonight.
yeah, yeah. Motivated. Now you're motivated
Right.
now. So
Now
that's
I'm gonna look at it tonight now.
when you wake up like 3:45 in the morning, fucking remember Mike said that.
Yeah.
But I think that's a wrap on this podcast. What do you think?
Wrap it up. I lost you again, Mike. Nope.
How about now?
I got you.
Now I'm back, right? I think every time I touch this, I might have like a loose connection somewhere. But like I said, thanks for everybody for listening on all platforms. We love you. We'll see you again next week. Peace.
Peace out.
Drag the waters far and deep, I'll be there. Poison words still soaked in bleach, feel the end is coming for me. What are you waiting for? For me to come back?